Hey guys, Frankomatic here, and this is Spider Fighter. It is another top-down, not top-down, vertical shooter sort of thing. There were a lot of these back in the day. There we go. Can't remember my control setup, it's been a few days. So the object here is to kill all these things, which may or may not be spiders. The blue things spawn enemies. There's 4 of them per segment. If you don't kill them fast enough, they try and steal your fruit up there. Right now we have oranges. Those will change over time. Score to beat is 40,000. And this is one of those games that starts out not too bad, but gets really hard. Could just be that my reflexes have gotten bad in my old age. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, once the spawner dies, everything turns into definitely spiders. And honestly, the spiders are way more threatening than the enemies are normally, so if you can, it usually pays to try and kill the spawner when there's not too many things on the screen. And if you go without dying, you get bonuses. I forget if those stack or not. Because as you may notice, I'm not great at this. Oop, now we've got grapes. Yeah, there were a lot of this kind of game back in the day, as I'm sure you've noticed from this little series. My guess is that they were popular because they're relatively easy to make. When they start moving slow like that, that is when they are going after your fruit. They will move all the way over to the right side of the screen, move up to the top, and then try and steal your leftmost fruit. I hate it when they bounce around the bottom of the screen like that. It's basically impossible to dodge bullets. But what are you gonna do? I don't think the spiders will try and steal your fruit, and I forget what happens if you run out of fruit. Because it's really not that hard to keep your fruit there. I almost always run out of lives without losing any. It looks like your fruit might only change when you get a bonus, too. I could be wrong about that. Ah, crud. Well, that's 1/4 of the way there. Why was I not able to shoot it first? That was a lot. Ah. At least every time you finish a stage, you get a ship back. This might end up being a longer video compared to the Stampede one, because these rounds last a bit longer. So if I can't pull this one off, I'm going to say it's more of my reflexes than anything else. Look at how fast this is. At this point, it's not even really reacting anymore. It's just kind of hoping that you don't die. For me, at least. I could just be a bad video game player. There we go. And we're not even halfway there yet. Honestly, this is probably the first game where it feels like the score set is a little higher than it really should be. Mainly just because you earn points so slowly unless you are really, really good. I forgot, the bonus is just a bonus of we couldn't give you any extra lives, so here's a 500 points. Oh. Or maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe the secret is to just let this thing crap units all over the place until it tries to steal your stuff. But dodging bullets is so hard at this stage. Yeah, this is one I definitely never would have got as a kid. I'm pretty certain I'm not going to get it now, either. None of those hit, really? Wait, can you not kill him until I drop something? Yep, walked right into that. And that. Oh well. If I can keep that small buffer alive at least, it's better than nothing. Well, so much for that. You know, leaving the eggs at the bottom of the screen is definitely something I don't want to be doing. Having a fast-moving spider right at the bottom, like this, is not healthy. But it keeps happening. Slower moving ones are more manageable, at least. There we go. Getting back into the swing of this. I have made a mistake. Yeah, I feel like I should have gotten hit way earlier than that. Okay. Okay, just gotta keep up the pace. Yeah. That's not keeping up the pace. Okay, yeah, well, you can't kill them until they drop something, it looks like. I did not know that. Oh well. Always learn something new. Okay. Maybe I can do this. Gotten into the groove. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it, guys. I shouldn't make that joke. I've never actually played Xenoblade Chronicles. I hear that I should. That was a terrible fake-out game. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Kind of fell off my groove for a second there, but I think I got it back. I am planning to get the new Xenoblade on the Wii U, though. Fortnite coming out this week. Okay, I can't lose now. I did it. Well, as per tradition, let's see how I keep going here. Woo. No, I didn't really think much of it, but the fact that I know that they're invincible until they draw something now is actually a little annoying. Especially at the speed this is going at now. I gotta say, getting into the groove does feel really good in this, probably because of the speed. I guess kind of like, what was that game on the C64? Iridium, I think? I was never any good at that, but it was an excessively fast scrolling shooter. I've heard it was really good, but I can never get past the first stage, because I'm not very good at shooters. And it was way faster than this. Man, I didn't even see the bullet that hit me. I guess what they say is true. Wait, no, I say you don't hear the one that gets you. Well, they don't make sounds, so I guess that's technically true also. And at the time I don't feel like I'm actually doing this through skill. I feel like it's just blind luck. Again, I guess, you don't necessarily gotta be good. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. I've boxed myself into a corner. Rule number one of this kind of game, don't do that. Oh, my window lost focus for a second. Oh, that was pretty cool, but luckily nothing bad happened. Hey, it broke 50,000. Beat it by 25%. I'm not appreciating all of them this round, waiting to go down to the very bottom before dropping the first thing. There. Man, just keep this rolling all night if I don't watch that. It's already like 11:30 p.m. I don't really want to keep rolling all night. I can't just lose on purpose, that's not sporting. Sometimes you can see the bullet coming and realize that you've moved in just the wrong way to be able to deal with it. Wow. And sometimes they spawn nice and easy like that and just all die. Not that time, though. Again, not appreciating this tactic. Yep, this is gonna be it, I think. Wow, I am surprised. I'm kind of surprised that hard mode is not just constantly doing what it did in the last stage and not dumping any units to the bottom of the screen, taking full advantage of that crappy mercy capability they get. Yeah, it seems to be every 3 stages or so it pulls that crap. So there must be a pattern to it. Oh, whatever. 60,000. Got the score another 50% over. It's me, I'm the expert spider fighter. I keep wanting to call this spider attack, even though I know that's not the title. I don't know why. Wow. Get wrecked. Oops, back to this again. I don't appreciate the tactic, but I do understand it. It is basically the hardest thing this game has to offer. That's the real reason I'm surprised it doesn't just do it every round now. The guaranteed extra life after every wave is really helpful for keeping you in the game if you're only a little good. Plus it works as a free extra set of points if you max it out and keep not dying. Which is harder than it seems. I find it odd that the actual spider enemies don't try and steal the fruit. They do try and kill you, though, and they are doing a pretty good job of it. Whoop. I honestly thought that was the end of it. Hey, 70,000. I don't think I'm gonna hit 80, but... this is by far my best spider assault. Actually, I really have nothing else left to say about this, but again, I can't just force myself to lose. That's not how this works. I don't think there are any second-tier badges for this thing. It's just get 40,000, get badge. Patch. Sad. Well, that was some good flying. There we go. Is this flying? Am I in a tank? I can't really tell. I guess that's half the fun of the old Atari games, trying to figure out what the heck some of this stuff is supposed to represent. I'm sure if I actually looked at the manual it would say, but who's got time for that? For a game with one button, but... Back to the jerk round. That didn't go too bad. Oh, hey, if we get there before the next, wave where they drop out, they only drop stuff at the bottom. I might be able to double the score on this. Hey, I did it! Double the required score. Oop. Again, didn't even see a bullet. I guess I can talk about some other things while I lose these last few lives. I'm still looking for a slightly larger project to look to when I come back to this. Space Quest is not on the table at the moment because I, for some reason, really just don't want to play Space Quest. I don't know why. I do have a couple of point-and-click adventure games that Seth scouted out for me that I need to take a look at and see if there's something I might want to do. I might try those out blind if I decide to do them. Blindish. Do it blind and then do some editing. I have editing software again if things go too poorly. Yeah, that's what's currently on the plate. Don't have any ideas for streams at the moment, even though I have plenty of time for them right now. Man, I really kind of wish I would just lose at this point. Come on, game, beat me. Well, I've done it. I've tranced out on this. I can't lose. Even with... Well, I guess I can lose if I'm not looking at the screen, but, that's only natural, right? I haven't learned how to play video games via sense of smell yet. 90,000. Not land a shot on that guy, I don't know why. Seems like the difficulty has kind of peaked out on me here. Maybe I do need to just give up on this one, because this might never stop. Doesn't even have the same lovely, rhythmy sound effect that Laser Blast had. Oof. Yeah, watching the score, it looks like really it's... I thought maybe it's better to let the thing crap out a bunch of units, but it looks like the score per individual enemy isn't that high, so that's probably not the best plan. Honestly, the score for the, or the way to make the best possible score appears to be don't lose lives and rake in that 500 bonus points as often as possible. Which again, is done more easily if you just kill everything as quickly as you can. On stages where it's not abusing the Mercy invincibility, being on the left can let you kill a good chunk of the units immediately. Oh. I moved right into that. Oh well. Actually, definitely the hardest part of this is waiting for it to drop the first unit on these waves without getting killed. That was almost really slick. Oh man, I'm gonna do it. 100,000. I think this is about the end of it, though. We gotta do something like 15 minutes of spider attack footage. Spider fighter footage. Damn it. The single largest archive of spider fighter footage on the internet, right here. You've seen it here first. I'm sure you are all glad to be part of this historical internet monument to a 1982 Atari 2600 game. I know I'm glad to be here, still. Any game that can't kill me, apparently. didn't have anything else planned for the rest of my life. Shooting virtual spiders forever was pretty much where I decided to keep that, you know. If you're somehow stumbling across this as the first video of mine you've ever seen, don't mistake the footage here for thinking that I might actually be sort of okay at video games. This is an odd scenario. He says that he dies like 5 times in a row in rapid succession. That was well-timed. Spiders even want fruit anyway. I'm pretty sure spiders don't eat fruit. Maybe they're alien spiders. Actually, that's probably it. They're probably alien spider pirates or something. Stories were weird back in the day for video games. That would explain their flying, bullet-spewing eggs, too, I suppose. Man, I'm getting dangerously close to tripling the required score for this. I wonder if it'll happen. Back up to a full complement of lives again. Every time I think I'm gonna lose, it just turns itself right around. Okay, that was just bad play right there. Whoa. The sound did a weird thing, and I got really distracted by it. I don't know why. I really hope that weird thing comes out in the video, or else I'm gonna sound crazy. Maybe I am going crazy. Maybe I've been fighting spiders too long. How long ago was it? I said it was almost 11:30? It's like 11:47 now. How long have I been doing this? The concept of time and space is eluding me now. Going to be my entry into the video game Hall of Fame. Frankomatic, sort of okay at Spider Fighter. This will surely get me invited to the next Nintendo World Championships. I'm going to get a full set of lives again. Oh, nope, it's 8 stages, and I cannot do these levels without losing at least 1 life. He says, doing one of those levels without losing any lives at all. Yep, here it comes. I'm gonna triple it. Alright, I've beaten the score challenge 3 times over now. It's happening. I'm starting to fall asleep sitting here. Wow, I'm actually gonna lose this time, I think. It's gonna happen. Or maybe it's just wishful thinking here. Does seem like they're very slowly starting to throw more bullets out there. And by very slowly, I mean painfully slowly. Got me. Oop. Ah, that's it. Finally lost. Thank God. So yeah, that's 3 spider attack patches earned in one run. Anyways, I'm sure you're as tired of watching this game as I am of playing it, so later guys.